My first HAE attack is a moment that replays in my head over and over. I was 7 years old, lying on my mother's couch, looking out the window, holding my stomach, hoping and praying the pain would go away. I was so scared. I continued to have attacks as I got older. Growing up with HAE was tough. Playing volleyball when I was 12, I had to be careful not to spike the ball too hard for fear of a swell. It was the first time I felt different. When I was 16, I got my first car, but I couldn't drive it because my hands were swollen. As I got older, I couldn't imagine a life with fewer HAE attacks. But that all changed one day in 2018, another moment I'll never forget. My doctor told me about a preventive treatment called Takhzyro. He explained that it was a subcutaneous injection I would give myself every 2 weeks. He also told me how it could actually help reduce the frequency and severity of my attacks. It sounded like a treatment that could really help me. He told me about the potential risks too, such as serious side effects, including allergic reactions, and some of the most common side effects, like injection site reactions, upper respiratory infections, and headaches. I made the decision to start on Takhzyro, and it's meant a lot to me over the years. I've been really happy with the results. Since I was a teenager, I've always been a hard worker. I try not to let HAE slow me down. As I got older, my career in marketing really started to take off, and soon after that, I got married. In 2022, my husband and I decided to start a family, and we eventually welcomed my beautiful daughter, Quinn, into our lives. I'm not going to lie, I thought a lot about the possibility of passing my HAE onto her, but it never stopped me from deciding to have kids. What helped me was knowing that if she did have HAE, Takhzyro would be a treatment option when she got older, just like it has been for me. It was really great news to learn that Takhzyro was approved for children 2 years of age and older. I'm sure that's a relief to so many families trying to manage their HAE attacks. Before getting pregnant, I stopped taking Takhzyro, but about 2 years later, I was ready to start taking preventive treatment again. So I looked into different options. Why not, right? But after doing some research and discussing with my doctor, it soon became obvious that the best choice for me was Takhzyro. It's a treatment with proven effectiveness and safety. Plus, I could trust my own experience with it. Returning to Takhzyro just made sense for me. At the time, I was worried it wouldn't work as well for me the second time around, but it has totally worked for me. It's been so important to me to spend time with Quinn, my husband, and my family. I'm glad I chose Takhzyro back in 2018, and I'm glad I chose it again.
What is Takhzyro? Takhzyro, lanadelumab, is a prescription medicine used to prevent attacks of hereditary angioedema, HAE, in people 2 years of age and older. It is not known if Takhzyro is safe and effective in children under 2 years of age. Important safety information. Takhzyro may cause serious side effects, including allergic reactions. Call your healthcare provider or get emergency help right away if you have any of the following symptoms: wheezing, difficulty breathing, chest tightness, fast heartbeat, faintness, rash, hives. The most common side effects seen with Takhzyro were injection site reactions, pain, redness, and bruising, upper respiratory infection, headache, rash, dizziness, diarrhea, and muscle aches. These are not all the possible side effects of Takhzyro. For more information, ask your healthcare provider or pharmacist. You may report side effects to FDA at 1-800-FDA-1088. Takhzyro has not been studied in pregnant or breastfeeding women. Talk to your healthcare provider about the risk of taking Takhzyro if you are pregnant, plan to be pregnant, are breastfeeding, or plan to breastfeed. Please see full prescribing information, including information for patients, at takhzyro.com.